Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So tonight I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Tonight is the night I call Whatever Wednesday, where I just kind of go along with what I feel like doing. So what I'm going to do is, I hope I get a good light right here, because I'm going to put some pictures on my nails. Okay, now these white nails were either silver or gray, but I painted them white so that the picture will pop out. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do it through the like I'm behind the camera right now, so it's going to be a little tricky, but I'm going to try to make a cupcake on this nail. So let me get the colors together. So I'm just going to use some blue. And I'm going to use toothpicks. So let me go ahead and I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put some dabs of what I need down here. I hope you're all having a good night. And so let me go ahead and I'm going to start with the blue. So I'm kind of looking off to the side at kind of like a picture of, but this is going to be tricky because I'm going to be doing it through, well, I'm going to try to get my nail in there, and I'll look over the camera to do this. It's going to be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to try to do it, guys. I'm going to try to get the shape of the cupcake, like the cupcake wrapper first. I did something like this last summer. I'm going to try to do it now. Bear with me, hopefully the light is shining good. I guess when you use a toothpick, you just got to kind of dab it, maybe. Okay, it doesn't really look like much right now. Let me try to get that light a little bit. Okay. That's better. And it is a little bit awkward, honestly, working like this, but I'm going to keep trying to. So we're going to let that dry a little bit, guys, and I'll be right back, okay? I might even make it a little bit bigger. Okay, in the process of me trying to make it a little bit bigger, I think I'm melting the white underneath. Can you kind of see what I'm doing? So let me try to get that a little bit better. Well, I'll try to do it right on the camera here. Let me do it again. I think it's going to take a while now for that to dry because of what I'm doing. But let me see. I might have to actually pour that out. I'm going to try to do this right on camera so you can see how I'm going to try to attempt to fix it. Okay. I got some. I'm going to fix this. I guess you just can't really put too much on. You have to kind of go to the side with it, I guess. Alright, I made that a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera to let it dry. Okay, but as you can see, I did a little bit better. It's like I said, it's looking like nothing right now, but hopefully it'll start looking like a cupcake really soon. Okay. And I made it a little bit wider, as you can see. Okay guys, I'm going to attempt now to do the top part of the cupcake, okay? Hopefully I'll be able to do it. Let me get the pink. Okay, I raised the light up a little bit too so you could see it a little bit better. So now we're going to attempt to do the cupcake, the top part of the cupcake. So from what I understand, you're supposed to do like 3 like circles kind of, and it will kind of blend in like a top of a cupcake. So I'll put another little circle right here. And another little circle right there. So you kind of like make it like a, I guess I have to pull it down a little bit, right, to make it look like it's hanging over. Actually, that's starting to look like a cupcake. Can you tell? That's starting to look like a cupcake. Guys, I'm sorry. I hope you're not getting bored with this. Okay, let me fix it a little bit better. Thank God I have a whole bunch of toothpicks over here. I'm kind of going behind the phone, and I'm kind of like, you know, I guess that 3 circle thing, you got to kind of do your own thing with it, right? I'm not going to play around with that too much because I'm so afraid that if I do, I'm going to mess it up. But I want to make it a little bit taller at the top. Alright, that is either a little, that either looks like a hut or a cupcake, but it's going to end up looking like a cupcake. So I'm going to let that dry, okay guys? Okay, I kind of changed the shape of it a little bit so it looked less like a hut top. It had like a hut look to it in a way. I kind of like puffed it up a little bit, but you can see. So I'm going to give that about 5 minutes to dry. Okay, so I just opened this really dark polish, which I'm gonna, in the store I thought it was black, and when I just went to open it, well, I didn't see these marks on the side of it in the store. So when I went to open it, the brush was all messed up. So I'm thinking, somebody must have opened this and then just didn't put it back right, because look how it's being tested, maybe on the sides, or maybe it just ripped. I don't know what happened, because honestly, I was in one of the Dollar Trees the other day, and a lady was painting every single one of her nails while I was in there. She was using different polishes. But it wasn't the same store as this of what I bought. I didn't say nothing to her because I just like to mind my own business when people do strange things, but I thought that was really weird because, you know, she's using polish and then putting it back, you know? But anyway, guys, I got this dark color. If it doesn't work, because I got it to make the lines, like to make like little things looking like it's a cupcake thing. Alright, I'm going to use something else because it's not coming out right. I added nail polish remover to that, but I guess it's just not going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to use gray. I think gray will work. So I wish I had noticed that that black polish had been written all over on the sides, or I would have never bought that in the store. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do it like this. I'm supposed to make it look like it's a little, that might be too thick. I think that's going to have to be, can you see it? I think that's going to have to do. I don't even know if you can see it. Let me try to focus that. God, is that not focusing for some reason? What happened to my camera? Anyway. Alright, let me put the cherry on it. Okay guys, so I put some red polish down in here on the thing. I'm going to grab it. I'm just going to make like a little... Oh, come on, don't do that to me, please. Don't do it to me, please. Go on, good. Come on. Oh, it's starting to look like a cupcake. Okay, guys, let me... Can you see that? It's looking like a cupcake. Let me try to make better black lines on that, okay, guys? Okay guys, can you see that? I'm afraid to touch that pink. I'm afraid that I'll make it blur if I do. So I'm going to start. If you still want to hang around and you want to get tortured a little bit longer with this long video, I'm going to try to make an ice cream cone on this fingertip right here. And it might be easier with the ice cream cone. Okay guys, so I can't find my yellow. So I'm going to use like a really pale color green. And let me try to go through the camera and make like, I'm going to try to make like a triangle right here. How like you'd make a, you know, the shape of an ice cream cone. I think I already messed it up. Let me see, maybe I can fix that. I don't know, I hope I'm staying in the camera, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not. Let me see. I guess that you really can't push too hard when you're doing this. You have to be really, really careful. So that's supposed to be like a yellow color. I'll get a little bit closer. See how I'm trying to make the shape of a, like a cone? I don't know if you can see that. And if you've been hanging in there, guys, I really appreciate it, okay? So I'm going to make a blue top. I was going to make a pink top, but I've decided to make a blue top. Okay, I'm going to try to do this and make sure that I stay in the camera. So I remember that when I was learning it last year, I'm supposed to make like 3 circles, just like on the cupcake. Like kind of like 3 circles connected to each other. I know this is a really different video than I usually do, but I really want to make something fun with my nails. So how cute is this coming out, right? Look at the cupcake. I still got to do a couple little things to the cupcake, and I got to make the lines on the cone. So let me go ahead and kind of tweak that a little bit. Okay, and I think my problem is I've got to figure out a way to not make it so puffy, like puddly, so that when I do go put the top coat on, that I don't flatten it out, because that's going to take a long time to dry because of the way it's puffy like that. But the green might be dry enough that I can make some lines on it. Let me go ahead and try that. Okay, while I'm waiting for that baby finger to dry, I got a little white over here. And I'm going to put like a little white dot, like right where the cherry is. And then I'll end up putting like a little black line when that dries, like so that like the stick of the cherry. Alright, so now I have brown. It's not like the darkest brown in the world, but I'm going to try to make some lines without totally messing it up. I'm going to try to stay in the camera. This is going to be tough. Hold on a minute, because I'm trying to work it and keep my finger in the camera too. So, oh, I don't think this is totally dry, but I'm going to try it. 1, 2. Oh, it's actually not coming out too bad. It's supposed to look like, you know, one of those cones. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not too bad. And maybe I'll put like a little thing on top of that too. Yeah, I might as well. I think my problem is I'm trying to do it behind the camera and keep my hand in. I bet anything that if I didn't do it this way, I'd probably have a much easier time. And you probably would too. Can you see that? Let me try to get it not blurry. Let me see if I can get it a little bit better. Yeah, I definitely think that if I didn't have to try to maneuver my hand in front of the camera, I definitely think that I could have done it a lot neater. But I'm just kind of like giving you an idea of how cute you can do it. So let me go ahead and finish that little ice cream cone up. I'll let it dry a little bit. So guys, if you had nothing to do, this was the perfect video to watch, okay? Because it was long, it was a little bit tedious, but I figured I'd just show you how easy it would be to make cute little things on your nails if you have, you know, the time. And yeah, that cupcake is a tiny bit crooked on the nail, but you know, I do have to give myself some slack, only because I was doing it, you know, through the camera. You know what I mean, like behind the camera, and I had to make sure the camera was in the right angles and whatnot. But how cute are they, right? Like if somebody looked at them, they'd be, oh my god, they're so cute. I think they would anyway. If I do say so myself. So anyway, there's the ice cream cone, but I planned on making the bottom of it yellow and the top of it pink, but I couldn't find my yellow. And the black was all dried up, as I told you. I think I could have done better on the cupcake. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching and taking the time out to just, you know, have fun with me, okay? And I did have fun doing this. And I will put some clear coat on it when they dry a little bit better. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.